Hello, this is Nikki in Niagara coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And today I'm going to share Volume 8 of my daily creative journaling. Now this one covers October 24th to December 6th. That's a bit longer than what one of my books usually lasts. Usually I have TNs that I fill in about a month. This one's has more pages in it than the usual ones, and I also didn't manage to work in it daily, and I will show you how I handled that when the situation arose in my life when I just was not creating daily. So, first of all, the TN is obviously handmade. This one wasn't made to be pretty. I run a group on Facebook. I run a couple actually, but the one that I did this for was we had a challenge one month where we had to collect our junk mail for 1 week and create a journal using that. I've done a flip through of this when it's empty. If you want to go back and have a look at it, I have playlists for everything, and actually in the new year I'm going to be working on tidying them up a little bit because I don't have one directly. Actually, I would love some input on people from the user perspective. I actually don't really use playlists unless someone I'm watching is doing or has done a specific series that I'm really interested in. Then I'll go and I'll watch their complete playlist. But for you, those of you who do use playlists, is it better to have a generalized playlist that does the thing you like? Like, I would probably put this in either planners because it's a daily thing, or I would put it in junk journals. Now, do you like that, or do you like more specific groups that have less in them? Say if I did creative daily journaling and then I just did flip throughs of the ball, and anything else I did that was related to them would be in there. So I'd appreciate some feedback in there, because I am definitely going to do some tidying up of them, because some of them are huge and have a variety of things in them under a general label. Anyways, to the book. So I'm not going to go through too much what it was made of, because as I said, I have a flip through of this. Its size is standard TN, and that you'll find out is the majority of what I work in is that size, though I do like to switch it up, so we're not always going to see that. So, put a stamp. This stuff came from junk mail. These pages are always decorative, opening, title. I also include the dates that the book ran from, so October 24th to December 6th. It was October when this one started, so we have some fall Thanksgiving-y type of stuff, since Thanksgiving is in October here in Canada. Then I started off with the 24th of October. We had pizza. And every day in October I was putting down a creepy skateboard sticker that I got from AliExpress. So this was the 25th. And just put down a few little bits of daily ephemera. This was something that I got in a kit, so I stuck this on. It says "Love This," and on the other side I put a sticker that says "This was so fun." Writing on the back of journal cards. Still, this is what I do most of the time, though when you get to my current journal we'll see a little bit of a change. So there's my graffiti dude. skeleton. Coffee, there's lots and lots and lots of coffee in my books. Here's a little quote from Daphne's diary. When it's cold outside, I love to snuggle up on the sofa with a blanket and a hot drink. That is so true. And watch my murder shows. Then we come to the 27th, and yes, I had to commemorate this day because my son turned 18 in 2018, and this was his very first voting card that he received in the mail, so I had to chop up bits of that. He didn't actually go and vote because it was for municipal councilors and that sort of thing, and my husband doesn't vote for those, so we didn't really have any advice for him, so we didn't go. But I commemorated that, and he will be voting for the more important ones. The 28th, I have a little pocket that I had made in the TN when I put it together. Not a big pocket person, but I did that for fun. Decorated that. This is the 29th, and cut this out of Daphne's diary. I don't do recipes much. I'm not a cook. I'm not a baker. I like my food to be prepared. Anyways, this just looked really good. I do drinks and smoothies. It's called cardamom milk. So it's got milk, honey, vanilla extract, and cardamom seeds in it. It's a warm drink. It sounds really good. I like malted milks and Ovaltine and all that kind of stuff. I'm Horlicks. I'm British, grew up with that stuff. Then we have the 30th of October, and we have ephemera from the days, plus a few little things. And I couldn't resist this. One of my kits had an oh my little circle there, so of course, being a fan, I had to put oh my, my, my. Yes. Let me know if you know who that is in the comments below. Okay, so now a little tag here telling me the beginning of November. And it actually wasn't. It was the 31st. I put it on the wrong day, but we're getting there. So yeah, this is the set of stickers from AliExpress that I was using here for a while. They're so adorable. I think they're all little teddy bears doing things. Yeah, there's that one. There's that one. Yeah, they're cute. And they're matte. Very nice. Used a lot of Daphne's diary stuff in this one. So then we had the 1st. I'm doing a good job of keeping up daily here for a few days. This is just a page from Daphne's diary, and it's so pretty I didn't need to do anything to it. 2nd of November, my little bears. This time I decided to write on this little sticker that I had here that had been sitting in my thing forever. I decided to slap it down and write on it. They've started advertising Disney on my bananas. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, I'm taking them out. So I don't know if Disney got a banana deal or what, but yeah. So then we go on to the 4th of November, and these are really old stickers. I've been trying to cover them with invisible tape, but I guess I didn't there. Afternoon art I put. I don't know why, but I like this picture. Just put it together with a, I don't know my fast food stores well enough to know who this is, but I'm going to guess Burger King. Yeah, probably because I got this. So this is, I'm going to just talk over that because I'm not answering it. This is the 5th of November. I wrote it nothing happened, so I just wrote a little doodad on there. That's my page. I like how the shorter pages, you can see the stuff from the other pages. Even though we're on the 5th of November, I finally remembered to put my monthly calendar in, which came from rookiemag.com, I believe it is. They do one every month. Did my journaling on the back of a piece of packaging here. This is the 6th. And some chocolate there. This tab came in a kit and I had it sitting there. I just used it for no reason at all. Written that it was November. We're in the 7th by now, but hey, I thought of it. I've started writing, journaling on papers instead of on the back of foldouts here for a while. We'll see if that keeps up. This is a nice picture. I can just imagine living somewhere where it's warm enough to sit outside, but it's cool enough that you need a blanket and the fire going. That'd be nice. That's the type of place I would love to live. And then I have a little sticker down here that says today's goal, and I put in survive. So, it probably wasn't the best day. Now we're on the 9th. And I picked up a thing from the doctors because it said a high-fat diet is good. And I know what they're talking about because I've done keto and that sort of stuff. So I know all about the good fats. But I had just happened to have had a little munch on some Mae Wests the last couple of days. So that's my high-fat diet. 2 days together here, Saturday and Sunday. It does not look like I remembered to put the date on here. Oh, yeah, there it is. I should color those in because I can barely read them. 10th and 11th, lots of rain and windy. And you see, here's another banana one with advertising. This is a breast cancer one, so not Disney. The 12th of November. More Mae West stuff. I like using packaging. The 13th, I was absolutely exhausted. I have a feeling that when I hold up words to you, that they might be backwards. I don't know, it happened in the last video that I uploaded and I was surprised at that. We'll see. So yeah, this is just an A&W bag, something from some coffee and some Z's. Okay, writing on the back of a cardigan here. This is why. So I didn't get to journaling in this period of time because if you remember, I had family visiting. So this lasts quite a long time. Instead of letting it bother me that I wasn't creating in here daily like I like to, didn't even come near it. All I did was pick that period of time that was missing, the 14th of November to the 26th of November, and I wrote down here, all sorts of things have happened. Been either too busy or too tired to keep up. And it says I'm gonna try and get back on schedule. So I just picked up a few things to put on to kind of like show what we've been doing, and we do lots of Timmy's. And I actually got to go to an art store that's popular here in Ontario called Curry's. And actually got to go to one of their stores in store. So I put their business card there. I think I still have to film that haul, so that'll be coming up. And here we go. Here's Disney on a banana sticker again. What's up with that? My sister made this little envelope while she was here. She made a junk journal, or as hers are more likely to be called, tomes. And I put a little label. I finally got one of those silicone brushes from Art Basics. And yeah, some packaging. This is the 27th of November, and I just wrote on a little note here, but it's hidden behind that. And writing again, so I've really gotten comfortable in this book to write visibly rather than tucking it behind a journaling card. Though the one thing I miss when I do this is that I love journaling cards, and I love the flip. So we'll have to see what happens. So this was the 28th of November, just lots of daily ephemera on there, and a couple of things from kits and what have you. Then we have the 29th of November. I made this pocket in this card when I put the journal together, so I used that to put the day on it, and the back is just fancy. So it's Thursday, November the 29th. And I didn't actually go to Victoria's Secret. And we went to a thrift store, and my sister was giving her stuff in the Victoria's Secret's bag. So hey, did my writing on the back of a card here again. And then we have a Friday, November the 30th, and this is from Daphne's Diary, I think. These things had lots of junk food bags and stuff to use this month. Okay, then we get to December. I've got a tag here for the month. Printed out my calendar from RookieMag.com, and I mentioned before that they're aimed at teens, so you can get quite I'll say avant-garde type stuff. This is a weird calendar for December, but hey, I'm up for it. I just decorated this page, and the cool thing is, I can't see, so you're going to get a sneak peek at what my December daily is, because the rest of this book is the first few days of December. So I have these little advent calendar things. I didn't do this one interactively, because I didn't think of it until a couple of days in. I also bought a set of weekday printable stickers that in neutral, and I've been printing them in black and white, so I get black to grays. And I've been putting December, number, and the day. So this was my first Christmas card, was from my Auntie Joni, and I put her message there. This is just some stuff. I have a great big crate full of Christmas stuff that I have been saving over the years, and I don't really do any Christmas crafting, so it's just gotten fuller and fuller and fuller, so that it's like heaping to the top now, and I'm just dipping into the top and pulling things out. God only knows what year they're from, but I am having a blast doing everything all themed Christmas. So this one was a flip out, so I took advantage of that to see, we have December the 2nd. I actually wrote on the paper here, and just did some decorating, covered up whatever that page was, and yeah, love that. I covered this too. This was kind of like a pull out from a magazine, and this is a Christmas card that I got from Crafting Vicky. She sends them out to all her customers, and I've bought a couple of things from her. Really want to buy another one of her journals, but they either go out of sale before I can buy them, or I have no money when she puts them up for sale. So I have not been that lucky again. So here we go. This is the first day that I decided to use these. Now these are from the 70s and had a page full of them, and it was like this. I cut it out and you flip it up. So that's December the 3rd. Put stamps from mail. This is, I attached the card that I got from This one seems to have been from my sister-in-law. Don't know what happened to the card from my Auntie Joni. I think it's in further. So I'm using these Lomo cards for December, trying to put one on every page. Got some cutouts from, what's that magazine called? It's not a magazine, it's a catalog. Oh, I can't remember what they're called. The Victorian one. Anyways, for some reason they won't send me one anymore. But I have like tons of their old magazines. So this is the 4th. Pop it up, and here's my printout Tuesday. Using stickers here, so I'm just like using one set, and when I run out I put another set behind it, and I'm mixing up all the stickers because I have a ton of alpha stickers and I never use them, so came up with this. And then, okay, this was the back cover of a Daphne's Diary from last year or a few years ago. It says Merry Christmas. This is the label from, I have a subscription to Collage magazine. This is the 5th. We flip it up and we have a Christmas tree. And this pocket, I believe I made it because I had a couple of these things to put in. A card from the pain clinic, a card from a thrift store, and the Lomo card I'm trying to use every day. And even though this is Wednesday, on Sunday it was the first Sunday of Advent. So it doesn't look like I did any journaling this day. Oh, I did. I wrote it on the back of one of these cards. Okay, so we have the 6th, then we flip up the dove and we got Santa. I got the Pat Me planner, and that is by Kokuyo. So they're the people who make the Jivan Techo, and I really liked that, but it wasn't what I wanted it for, and I am going to do a video of this to show you guys what it's like and what I'm going to do with it. So this book was big and it was getting tough to work in just as we got towards the end. And we are at the end. So this, I believe, was from a Flow magazine. Probably not the current one, because I have a zillion Flow magazines and special books and whatever. And then I just took some, oh, these were cut out of a Flow, I think they were cut out of a Flow magazine or the Mindful one. And of course everybody knows Rudolph. So yeah, that's how I finished it up. And this is a precursor to what my December daily is going to look like. I am having a blast. It's making me think. It's making me think that maybe I might do themes next year. So we will see. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed your time with me. If you would like to see more of my creative daily journals, then please subscribe down below and ring that bell so that you will be kept up to date with my uploads on your feed. And in the meantime, until next time, bye!